I'm here with a quick video because big news just dropped today. Chubba Hubbard is going to be out this week. This means Foreman should get the backfield to himself. So if you picked him up off waivers, you got yourself a guy who's getting a large portion of the workload this weekend, which could help you out. If he's sitting on waivers and you need a running back, go get him right now. The big thing we want to look at is this guy is a bigger running back that has some speed on him. Last week, he rushed for 118 yards, averaging 4.73 yards after contact per attempt, had 2 carries, more than 15 yards, so he does have enough burst in this game to eat some chunk plays up, which is very solid. He was the RB17 of last week. That's with him sharing the workload with Chubba Hubbard. Chubba Hubbard was proclaimed the starter going in. Got a good portion of the touches during the start of the game, but things flipped once Chubba got hurt. He had 16.5 PPR fantasy points, which was solid. This is a very interesting matchup this week against Atlanta. Very interesting here. In the rankings from some fantasy football sites I looked up, I haven't done my running back rankings yet. If that's something you're into, hit subscribe now so you don't miss them. I'll either drop them tonight or tomorrow, so be tuned to that. But for 4for4, they have him as the RB20 right now for week 8. And Fantasy Pros, they got him at RB26. So he's around the RB20 to 25 range. You might as well say he's like RB25-ish, 23, 22-ish, somewhere around there. Guys who are typically being ranked behind him: Jamal Williams, Tyler Algier, Melvin Gordon, Kareem Hunt, Devin Singletary, Michael Carter, James Conner, and Najee Harris. All interesting names there. So if that's something you need to help set your lineups, this is where people are ranking him at. This is not where I got him ranked at yet. I will have those rankings up on the channel here tonight or maybe early tomorrow. But this game against Atlanta, we got a 41 over-under. Atlanta loves to run the ball. They run it so much that Kyle Pitts doesn't get enough targets. Drake London isn't getting his workload. They love to run the ball. They give up about 104 rushing yards per game. They'd probably give up a little bit more if they weren't controlling the clock, but this is going to be a slower paced game. Opportunities may not be there in full for him, but on the flip side, if they're in the red zone, you know who's getting the touches. On the flip side, you know he can break one loose. On the flip side, you know he's getting the bulk of the workload. All he has to do is break off a few touches, and he's good as gold probably for the week. Falls in the end zone, he's good to go. What we like about him as a player, he's 6 foot, around 235 pounds, ran a 4.5 40-yard dash, had an Achilles injury early part of his career, but his speed's still there. We saw that last year with the Titans. Had a 94th percentile size adjusted speed score. He's a big man that can get downfield. His final year at Texas, he rushed for over 2,000 yards. And there's meat on the bone here with him getting a large workload. I'm not saying he's going to be a top-tier producer. I'm saying to some of you guys who are struggling at running back and need a running back for your lineups, this could be your opportunity. This could be your ticket for the week. I'm not saying this is good as gold here. I'm saying we're getting touches, and we're getting a good amount of touches here. And they should be using him quite a bit, and there is some upside if he lands in the end zone. This isn't an opportunity that you bank on, but anybody ranked in the 20s, 30s, 40s, in that range, you're not banking on them. You're hoping with them. You're hoping they do something. So that is what we're here. We got some touches from this running back here who's got some explosion to their game. They're good size, which gives them the potential of landing in the end zone. Take that information with what you want on your lineups. I'm going to be dropping my running back rankings here in a little bit, either later tonight, early tomorrow. So stay attuned to that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's only going to help you out going forward with your waiver wire pickups, trades, and everything else for the rest of the season. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.